Hey guys, welcome back to ML Art and Design. What we have here today is a piece that's very special to me. I say all of them are special to me because everything that I end up painting, I fall in love with. I have a special attachment to because I put so much into it. But this guy right here has a great story because this is the one that started it all for me. When I first got this statue from factory, they had some paint issues with some rubs in the gold and in the it's like a baby, baby blue, his body. And I reached out, for somebody to see because I hadn't, I've always painted on canvases and drawn on paper and stuff. I never really had any experience with painting or building any statues or kits or whatnot at the time. So I contacted somebody to see if they can do me, the favor of doing the work for me. Of course, I would pay, but I had no idea how much the work was gonna cost. And lo and behold, to find out, first of all, the person couldn't do it for me. Very busy person. But if he would have been able to do it for me, this thing was gonna cost me like $400. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a stab at it, translate what I have, the little bit of knowledge that I have, of painting on canvas and using other mediums to, translate it onto this piece. And I think it came out great through the help of a lot of folks, on forums and on YouTube. I've been able to thankfully, translate the work of art onto these statues. Awesome guy named John Feechy. His channels Vinceville Customs, as well as others, such as Warren Resin. Warren, he works in all kinds of different materials. He hooked me up with this infinity, with this cosmic cube, rather. Sorry, cosmic cube. Which my original plan was gonna be to drill into this and put a blue LED in there with a switch so that this thing would light up and project the blue light. We never got around to doing it. Not the best with this wiring and running stuff. There's guys that are awesome at that stuff. So this is what I'm saying with this hobby. You can always take this to the next level. All right, but enough of that. This is the statue itself. Awesome piece. Obviously, this is the Bowen Thanos. You notice something different is that the head is a different piece. This was sculpted by Gabe Perna, and you have to do is pop the old head off and throw this one on, and then do your patchwork with the aves or whatnot around here, and make it fit, and it flows well with this statue. Flows very good. So the statue, I altered the colors. This was golden. This was like a baby blue. So what we ended up doing here was, this is a chrome silver from Tamiya with the shading underneath done with the shading gray. And then over that is the Tamiya clear blue. And it gives it that nice, metallic-y kind of look. I wanted to do something different with this guy. To me, Thanos is cosmic. He's, in outer space, so it's more of a different alternate, thing that I wanted to do. The yellow, of course, is Tamiya, flat yellow with. Then I mix some, different tones to get the shadowing in, and everything is trimmed in gold, which the gold that I use, that I find to be of, closest thing to gold for me, is by Testers. It is an enamel, but I think it works phenomenal. And then everything is sealed, of course, so you see the different textures or whatnot. Like his skin is dull, whereas the metallic blue is like gloss coated. Sorry. This has more like a satiny leather look. The glove, this shoulder pad area, the belt area here, and the shoes. And then the gold, what I used to seal that gold, like I said, is an enamel. I have an airbrush dedicated specifically, strictly for any type of metallic paints, because that one, you really got to get all that gunk out of there. So I don't use my regular airbrushes that I would do skin tones and other colors with for that. But in any case, to seal the gold areas here, I use Future Floor Wax, Future Floor Polish. You can get that in any type of, supermarket or, whatever grocery store they have it. The base was a real thing that I really wanted to focus on, because the original base, everything is washed out and brown. And this thing is so cool. Like, there's so many different skulls and pieces and fragments of jaws, and this is like an ape back here with some alien skulls, and this one has a little eyeball inside. There's so much detail that this has, but yet is drowned out by the factory paint app. I'm going to show you a side-by-side comparison of both of them so you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, this was really, really cool to work on. Learned a few techniques. This was the first thing I ever painted, and from then I haven't looked back. It's just been a complete fun experience. Completely fun. Eager to learn new techniques, always picking people's brains, and I'm just very thankful that these guys are all down to earth, man. Nobody's ever, shrugged me away or really hesitated to say, oh, no, Mo, this is the way you do that, or maybe try to do this with that or whatever. So keep your mind open. Don't be hesitant to ask me any questions if you feel that you want to pick my brain or whatever. Like I said, I do commissions, but not everything is always business for me. So, feel free to drop me a line or ask any questions that you feel, all right? Let me get the other statue here so I can put them side by side and show you what they look like. And here they are, guys, side by side. These are the two pieces. It's identically the same piece with the difference is that this head, which is attached, has been replaced, and the paint scheme, of course, as well. So here's, as I was saying, I'm very fortunate that I was able to get another Thanos. That one is in mint condition, no paint issues whatsoever. So being that he's one of my favorite villains, him along with Magneto, I'm keeping that, just to have him in its original form. But look at the base, look at the difference, what I'm saying. How much you can actually bring out because everything is washed out with the brown over there, Definitely a cool piece. He's big in size as well. Bowen has their way of doing, they keep everything in scale. Some guys are real girthy, some guys are real streamlined, depending on the, stats or, profile of each individual, character. But yeah, really cool piece. Really digging the way that he came out, man. And like I said, it was a true inspiration. I got a lot of good feedback, so I started going crazy. Just whatever I could get my hands on, I would try to see what techniques I could learn, try to paint, do a whole bunch of alterations. Not so good with the customizing, not really turning them into a different character, but so much, with the painting and bringing them to life, doing alternate colors or whatnot. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, let me get you a little close up and we'll be all good. All right, here's Mr. Thanos, real nice and close. You could take a better look at the paint scheme or whatnot. It's a really cool piece, man. I really like the way that Gabe Perna sculpted this headpiece, man, because it looks just like he's got that evil smirk in his face, like I'm about to do some serious damage and there's nothing anybody can do to me because I got the Infinity Gauntlet on my hand, Really cool. I went with the blacked out eyes so that you could see, like the deep look in his eye, but overall, I want no pupils or nothing, but you see the reflection of the light off of it. Alright, guys, well, I hope you like this, man. Show you the base real quick, and thank you for watching, man. Again, feel free to ask any questions. Don't hesitate to give me a call. Not a call, rather than drop me a line. If you want to give me a call or whatnot, just ask me for my number, man. I'm cool like that. Doesn't matter. All right? Anybody have any questions, again, feel free to contact me. And take care. Till next time, man.